Hello and welcome to Brightline's Fort Lauderdale station. The train you can see departing right now was the train that we were just on from Orlando to Fort Lauderdale, which was featured in the last video. But now we have a Tri-Rail train to catch at their station in Fort Lauderdale in under 20 minutes. Can we make it? Welcome to the second episode of the Gold Coast Transit Series.
Welcome to the Gold Coast Transit Series.
3, 2, 1, go!
After what felt like a drive that took 20 hours, the station was in sight. We hopped on the Tri-Rail tracker, and the train wasn't there. We still had 4 minutes to spare. So, let's give you guys a tour of the Fort Lauderdale station. The station is served by both Tri-Rail and Amtrak. It has 2 side platforms connected by an elevated passageway. The station, building, parking lot, and bus stops are located west of the southbound platform, the platform that I'm standing at right now. That's south, and this is north, meaning our train will come from there. The train is in sight, but we still have some time until it actually arrives. The station was built in 1927 as an Amtrak-only station, but in 1989, Tri-Rail came along to share the station with Amtrak. Anyways, here comes our train now. This will be my first time riding Tri-Rail, so as you can imagine, I am pumped. The leading locomotive on this car consist was an F40, and southbound trains always have the locomotive facing forward, while northbound trains have a cab car, which are Bombardier bi-level coaches. Now, I'm a train enthusiast, so of course I'll take the top deck over any other deck on the train. It took us a long time to get to the top level though, and it was a full house. I was lucky enough to find a seat next to a stranger. I haven't really explained our route today, but it's just going to be Fort Lauderdale and Miami Airport. Miami Airport's its southern terminus, and its north terminus is Mangonia Park. But that's not all. There is a connecting route from Metrorail Transfer to Miami Central, which is Brightline's south terminus. In between Fort Lauderdale and Miami Airport, there will be 7 stops. The Fort Lauderdale Airport, Sheridan Street, Hollywood, Golden Glades, Opa-locka, Metrorail Transfer, and Hialeah Market. The scheduled time is 30 minutes, so let's sit back, relax, and enjoy the views of South Florida. Here we are passing Fort Lauderdale International Airport, which means we're arriving to our first stop. Now, the GP40 isn't the only locomotive that Tri-Rail owns. They also have the GP49 and the BL36 in their rolling stock. For whatever reason, the Tri-Rail bathrooms on this car were locked, but from past YouTube videos that I've watched about Tri-Rail, they're absolutely downright disgusting. So please go to the bathroom at least at the station before you actually ride Tri-Rail. Here's what I mean. I've been trying to open this lock for the past 5 minutes. Someone even tried to help me with it. It just wouldn't open. So yeah, Tri-Rail sure isn't the cleanest train, let alone commuter rail, but it's fine. Also, I don't know if it was this car, but our car was super hot. Maybe it's because of the body heat like the New Jersey Rail fan said, but I think it felt cooler outside than inside the car. Not to be rude or anything, but the places we were riding alongside didn't look that safe, which means the views on the ride won't be that great. But maybe it's just the side of town that we were in. The whole time I've been talking, we went past Sheridan Street, Hollywood, and Golden Glades, which means our next stop is Opa-locka, 2 stops away from Miami Airport. I think it's time to talk about how Tri-Rail was actually made. Planning for a new commuter rail line began in 1983, and building the organization began in 1986. The current system was formed by the Florida Department of Transportation and began operation January 9, 1989 to provide temporary commuter rail service while construction crews widened Interstate 95. That's right, Tri-Rail was supposed to be temporary service, but here it is still standing in 2025. This was due to a higher than expected ridership. We're arriving to Opa-locka, but this building is actually the old station, if you didn't know that. Here's the actual station building. I told you. Anyways, now it's time for the most important intermediate stop, the Metro Rail transfer. Which, yes, like I said earlier, it includes the connecting Tri-Rail service route to Miami Central, and it's also the Metro Rail transfer. Speaking of Metro Rail, that'll be next week's video, riding Miami's above-ground subways from the airport to Government Center. For context, this is what the quote-unquote subways look like. Anyways, back to Tri-Rail. Out of the 3 commuter rails that I've rode in my life, this is probably the second best one behind New Jersey Transit and in front of SEPTA. I don't really know. It sure isn't the best one because this is pretty depressing compared to the other commuter rails in the world. Yes, they have bi-level cars, but that doesn't stop the passengers from overflowing this service. One thing I ask for Tri-Rail: put more cars and make them more clean. Let's get you some more AC. Oh yes, we can't forget the NJR's AC. There's a second northbound we've seen, and we're gonna see one more at the Miami airport. Just wait. Let's go back. If you didn't know already, we're at the Metro Rail transfer station, and there's the platform for Metro Rail. Don't tell my dad, but he asked if there's a simpler way to get on Metro Rail after Tri-Rail. We could have told him just get off at Metro Rail transfer station, but I wanted to ride at least to one terminus, so yeah. Although one thing my dad did point out, there should be less stations towards the airport than not towards the airport, because that's where they have rental cars. After a little, the Miami skyline was in sight. We still had one more stop before Miami, Hialeah Market. It's a pretty short ride from Hialeah Market to Miami Airport, so we're already approaching terminus speeds. You could even start to see part of the station building. There's the other northbound that I was talking about. Not really a northbound yet, but it's about to be soon. Me and the NJR are hoping we can get off this train in time so we can catch it leave. By the way, it's about a 2-minute walk from Tri-Rail's platform to Metrorail's platform in the airport, so it's not that bad at all. Metrorail's pretty consistent with every train's 10 to 15 minutes, but enough of Metrorail. Let's just focus on Tri-Rail till next week. We were able to get off the train in time to see the northbound about to leave, but we're not going to be able to see our train that we were just on leave to go north as well. Here's the cab car, but first, tell me what you prefer, cab cars or diesel locomotives? Hey look, there's Metrorail. Oh look, there's the BL36 locomotive trailing. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and sorry it took me so long to upload it to YouTube. See you on the next one.